up, my geeks and freaks? Big Girl Geek here with a brand new review. And today I'm here to review Batwoman Season 1, Episode 11, An Unbirthday Present. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for the Geek Out.
3, 2, 1.
That's right, guys. If you've been following my channel, you know that I have some merch that I put out, mugs and t-shirts and everything. This is the It's Time for the Geek Out t-shirt, and on the back it says Big Girl Geek. So if you want to get the full view and see what it looks like from the back, head over to my social media, the Geeky Family or Big Girl Geek on Instagram, and I posted what the shirt looks like. Also on Facebook, Big Girl Geek, the comic book show, and Twitter, Big Girl Geek. So I really appreciate it if you guys head over to www.teespring.com/biggirlgeek. Check out the merch. You can get the shirt like this or the mug that I posted the other day. So, Batwoman Season 1, Episode 11, An Unbirthday Present. This episode was really good. This follows the shocker that we got last week, that there were two of Batwoman's sisters, the Beth version and the Alice version, kind of like a split personality situation going. This version of Beth is what it would have been like if she was never kidnapped, if she was rescued from that car crash with her mother, and she grew up at normal under, you know, the commander and Beth's loving support. She'd just be normal. So it's following that multiverse theory that we've seen on Supergirl. So this is why you kind of, I guess you don't have to watch the other shows if you don't like them, but they kind of all tie into each other since post-crisis Infinite Earths, and this is the big fallout from that, the big the big fallout from what happened, the big consequence is the word I'm looking for, the big consequence for all these shows. So Kate is like really, of course, confused. She thinks it's Mouse. She's pinching her. She doesn't know what the hell is going on. She thinks like someone found out her identity and is trying to trick her, you know, or Alice is trying to trick her, Mouse is trying to trick her. So Beth ends up like Beth, who doesn't know what the hell's going on, why her sister's acting this way, ends up pepper spraying her to get away. And then that's when Kate kind of realizes maybe what's going on, or she's like, okay, something, you know. So she goes to find her. She ends up, you know, telling her about the multiverse theory, and she believes it because she's like, she said she has some type of degree in like physics or something. She's like very, very, very smart, and I can believe it because Alice is very, very smart. Meanwhile, we're getting Alice's side of the story of how she went from, you know, my dad's gonna find me, and you know, I love my family, I love my sister, I love my dad, into Alice because Mouse's dad showed her the newspaper of like the family saying, you know, like your dad has moved on, he's got a new wife, he's got a new stepdaughter, Kate has a new stepsister, and so she just, you know, kind of like turned the switch into being Alice, more of like a coping mechanism or maybe a split personality. I don't know, I wasn't really sure. Like I think it was both, a combination of both. And we see her story, and she's telling this to Sophie, who is communicating with Kate the whole time. Kate ends up going to try and rescue some hostages that Mouse had took a hostage to try and get Alice back, and he knocks her out with the while she's on the motorcycle, kidnaps her, and also kidnaps when Beth, it's so confusing, when Beth dresses up as Alice to try and get Kate back. He realizes that that's not the real Alice, so she gets in trouble. He locks her in the car, and there was a moment where you thought, oh God, she's going to burn in this car and die in this car, kind of how like they thought Alice had died, but you know, Kate rescues her, of course, because I'm like, they're not going to have her on one episode just to kill her. I mean, that would just be so gut-wrenching. It's like, Kate finally got her sister back, and they're just going to kill her, but no, they didn't. But at the end, we see both Beth and Alice walking, and they get both of them at the same time get this splitting headache. So it's this theory like both of them can't exist on this new Earth at the same time. Like something will happen to the doppelgangers trying to live on Earth Prime at the same time. I think that's where they're going with. And I hope, it's so good. It's so good. The actress that's playing Beth Alice is just so good. And I really wish people would stop sleeping on Batwoman because it's really one of the better shows. That's on the CW right now, and like I said, it's really good. She's the better actor. She's better than Ruby Rose, of course, but it's good. I really enjoyed the episode. You never know what Batwoman is really giving you. We're only on episode 11, and it's really giving you these twists and these turns that you don't see coming. I really am enjoying the season. I'm really enjoying this episode. I think every episode for me is getting better and better. I know some people can't watch it, and it's different tastes for different people, and I get it. But I really do like it. I'm really interested to see what they're going to do with this, how they're going to, like, what does this mean? Why are they both, like, you know, getting sick like this? Which version is going to win? Is Alice finally going to be done and not going to be the villain anymore? And we're going to get Beth, who's going to join Team Batwoman, and then maybe we'll get another Batman villain or another Batwoman villain for season 2. I don't know. It's just so many possibilities that this can go. I really don't want new Beth to go. I want Kate to finally get this relationship. And even her stepsister Mary was kind of figuring out. She was like, "Well, what if there's a multiverse?" And Kate's just like, and she was like, no, I know it's crazy. So I know she's going to join soon. I know Luke is going to get his superhero monikers probably next season. So I don't know. It's like a lot building up, I think, to next season for Team Batwoman, kind of how we have Team Flash. So what did you guys think of the episode? I give it an A+. Let me know in the comments. And then I know last night was the last episode of Arrow, so I just want to give a little send-off, even though I'm not caught up on Arrow, to Stephen Amell for creating this whole big universe and all these shows and universe that I love. He started it, so kudos to him. And Arrow is finally done. It had its final episode, and we got some hints to some things that I won't spoil just in case you didn't see it, because, you know, I don't watch Arrow here, but I did see the clips and everything on Twitter. So the DC TV universe lives on, thanks to Stephen Amell. But yes, I loved Batwoman. I love Batwoman. I hope more people watch. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Until next video, I'm out of here. Big Girl Geek out. Peace. Hey, where are you going? You just watched a cool video. Subscribe.